Greetings humans, I am Lari and this is my channel. I think it's safe to say that if you clicked on this video, you know what My Little Pony is. Otherwise, I don't really know why you're here. But it's basically magic horses defeating the evil forces with the power of friendship. I really liked the show as a kid, and now I think something I would consider a comfort show for me. And I still love to watch it every now and then. The fourth generation, of course. I know nothing about the other generations and I don't care. But anyway, I have seen many artists' interpretations of the ponies as humans, and I thought it would be fun to give it a try myself. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Today I'm going to be designing 3 of the main 6, and the other 3 will be on a separate video I will be making next. Let's get into it. First thing I guess I should clarify here is that I am not making Equestria Girls redesigns. These are supposed to be the pony versions, but as humans. That being said, they are all grown adults, because they're pretty obviously adult ponies, and side note, it's kinda weird that Twilight is an adult on the pony world, and when she goes on Equestria Girls, she transforms on a teenager. But anyway, we are not talking about Equestria Girls today. Twilight Sparkle. She's definitely one of my favorites out of the main 6. I don't really know who's my all-time favorite, but she's definitely on the dispute. For her design, I first of all decided to give her glasses. I know everyone already did this, but I can't help it, she looks so cute with them. It's overdone because it works. For her outfit, I decided that it would be pretty fitting to give her a sort of dark academia aesthetic, something that has a Studios Girl vibes. I just overall thought it would look cute, but I also didn't want to put her on anything too complicated, since she probably don't have much time to spare putting on super layered clothing. She just got so much to study. I'm not sure if I accomplished that. You let me know what you think. I decided I wanted to incorporate their curie marks on some way on all of the designs. That being said, I completely forgot to add something on Twilight till the very end, but I went back and I fixed this, so don't worry. Speaking of going back, this is actually the second try on Twilight drawing. I finished the other one and wasn't really happy with the results, so I decided to give it another try, and thank God I did, because I am so much happier now. I really like how this drawing looks. Going back to the design, I decided to put her hair on a messy bun. I have seen these on other Twilights out there, and I thought it would fit her very well. It definitely gives. I don't have time to hair, I need to study. At least it does in my head. Anyway, I just think it looks cute, and I love how it looks on this drawing specifically. The colors were pretty obviously directly inspired by her pony form. I didn't exactly color pick for the most part, mostly because I wanted to choose the colors myself, but also because the colors of the series are a little too bright and saturated for my liking. I mean, it looks great on the show, but it doesn't work that well on my drawings. Like I said, the outfit is supposed to be dark academia, so I tried to keep this vibe while still using her purples and blues and pinks. She's basically a walking bisexual flag, isn't she? As you probably noticed, this design is supposed to be her casual clothes, something she would wear on the day by day. Doesn't exactly scream princess, which is what I wanted for this look, since I was already planning to give her an alternative look. That alternative being obviously a princess design. Probably something she would wear on a gala or a festival. I don't know, anything more princess based, I guess. The second design is also a second try. The first one looked more like a schoolball dress than a princess. Even though I think it's cute, I'm not sure if it worked. So the second one has a longer skirt, a sleeker silhouette, and the overall more fancy vibe, I guess. I struggled a lot with this dress, especially the colors. And I'm not exactly sure if it's great, but I think it's good enough for me. Let me know if you would have done something different. I'm going with this. And that's my Princess Twilight Sparkle. I hope you liked at least one of the two versions, and now let's harvest some apples. Applejack was very easy. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, which was going for the obvious route, making her a cowboy/farm girl. And I might have gone a lot the non-femme lesbian vibe as a little treat for myself, you know? Just a little bit. I actually based this design a lot on my own little cowboy wife, because I mean, come on, look at her. That's out of the way. You can see I decided to make her very buff, because she's pretty strong on the show, I guess, and I wasn't gonna waste that chance. She needs some muscles to carry all those apples. I guess all of the three I'm making on this video are my favorites out of the main 6. I can't really pick, but I really like Applejack. I was going to put her hair on a braid initially, but then I decided to keep it more similar to her pony mane and make it just a ponytail. Hey, get it? Ponytail. That was stupid, sorry. For her outfit, I again leaned heavily on the cowboy aesthetics, so I gave her a plaid shirt and one of those cowboy pants things with fringes that I guess are for riding horses. She would definitely ride a horse if she wasn't one. Anyway, I also gave her some jeans underneath and some boots, because there was no way I wasn't gonna give her some cowboy boots. And I gave her a belt with a buckle where I put her cutie marks. I really like how this drawing came out, and it was actually the first one I finished. I'm using the Speedpaint patterns for the background because I thought it would look cute, and it did. Especially this one. I love how the little apple pattern looked for this drawing. I think I don't have anything else to say. I really like how she came out. She's buff and pretty, and that's it. Now let's work on Harriet. Lastly, but most certainly not least, we have the icon, the legend. It's of course Harriet. She was always my favorite when I was a child. That's basically because I thought she was the prettiest of all the main 6. Because let's be honest, she is. Nowadays I still really like her. Not sure if she's my favorite, but she's a candidate. For the design, I wanted to make she look fancy, a fashion icon. I wanted an outfit that gave her the vibe of a rich, famous designer. So I decided to give her a coat dress that I decided to make white like her pony body and added buttons on the shape of her cutie marks. I gave it some fur because it gives me fancy vibes. I also gave her some boots and they're also fluffy, with her cutie marks and bows on them. I made them a dark purple to match with the color palette. For the hair, I mostly just adapted her pony hair into a human one, cause I just absolutely love Harriet's hair. It's so pretty and fancy and perfect, so I did my best to keep it on her human self. I tried to give her the blue makeup she has on the pony version, but I thought it looked better like this, and I gave her some purple lipstick. Overall, that's my Harriet. I like how she turned out, but I guess I could make it better, maybe next time. Anyway, I hope you liked her, and here she is. And just a side note, I actually went back and fixed her face sometime after I made her, because it was something was really bothering me about this drawing, and I figured was the face, which was right. I like it much more now that I fixed her face. She looks so much cuter. I actually like this drawing a lot more now. These are all the designs I have for today. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and a comment with your feedback down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you can see the part 2 with the rest of the main 6. I will release them as soon as possible and you do not want to miss it. Hope you have a great day or night, and bye bye!